It is severe weather season, and knowing what to do during and after a severe storm is the first step to rebuilding. The Better Business Bureau wants to help you out, guys. Here to talk more about it, we've got Sean Rose. He's from the Better Business Bureau here in Central Oklahoma. And okay, so after a storm hits, what is the very first thing you should do if you have damage to your home or any part of your property?
Yeah, so in the event you have damage, first thing you do is you pick up your phone and you call your insurance company.
Okay.
You want to let them know, you want to say, what all do you need from me ahead of time? What do I need to be looking for? Some companies will say, we have to send out an adjuster that day, and it could be just that quick. Some of them might let you walk you through the process and say, here's where you want to get quotes from, and here's however much work we'll cover, and et cetera, so on and so forth. So always call your insurance company first, which they really are awesome. I haven't heard of an insurance company that hasn't been helpful after a storm, because normally they want to make sure that their people are taken care of. So.
That's right. They want to keep their customers. And let's also talk a little bit about what Emily was saying earlier, these door-to-door folks that are coming out and saying, I can fix your roof or whatever it might be.
Yeah, we've always tried to caution against door-to-door salesmen. You never really know. A lot of times, especially in storm situations, you get fly-by-night roofers, fly-by-night companies that come out there and say, hey, we can do it. Let's pay me all up front, and then I'll get it handled, and then you'll never see them again. Yeah,
because you should never be paying all up front.
Never. Yeah, you only pay never pay more than a third. If they ask you for more than a third of the job up front, that's when you kind of really want to look at them and raise some red flags. So we would always say, yeah, door-to-door salesmen will come by, but always go check them out on BBB.org. You never feel pressured to make the deal that moment. A lot of people will use high-pressure sales tactics like, well, this deal's only good as long as I'm on your porch. Well, if that's how good it is, then it's obviously not that good.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
It's a big thing to always kind of allow you some time to get some consideration in terms of, okay, how much am I going to be spending? We get 3 quotes is always the best way to do it, so you can kind of see if somebody's really, really low bidding it. That's a pretty big flag for me, too.
Too good to be true type of deal. And then also, what about the fact that some of these, depends on the service, some of them need permits in order to do business with you. Yeah,
I mean, even on top of, municipalities now, some of them require different door-to-door salesman licensing just to do that. But in terms of permits, I mean, if it's a heavily regulated trade like roofing, they have to be registered with the Construction Industries Board, and if they don't have a CIB number, then that's a red flag. That's a problem. You always want to make sure. Great thing about BBB.org is we have all their licensing information on there.
Oh, cool.
So we make sure and we update that regularly, especially with our accredited businesses. It's updated at least once a year. We always check. So that's definitely, you want to make sure that they're licensed, because if they're not licensed, that's a horrible problem.
Yeah.
And you really don't know, what the value of the work is.
Don't chance it. All right, thank you so much, Sean. Appreciate it. And for more information, you can go to oklahomacity.bbb. You can also call 405-239-6081, and we'll be right back.